Hey guys, it's Michael from Traction Event Labs, and this is the April episode of Making Traction. So as you can see, I didn't drive the Galaxy. Today I'm in my 1974 Ford Courier, codenamed the Guacamole Express. This is a vehicle I've been searching for 15 years. It's really something special to me, and at the end of the video, I'll take you on a little tour. So since we talked last, I had a project postponed, and it really was kind of disheartening. I got down in the dumps, but I've rebounded. I'm applying the Mark Cuban method that sales cures all. It's the only way to get back up. So I thought today it would be beneficial if I shared with you my top 3 tips for business development success. So tip number 1 is to do a proper discovery process. By asking specific questions, you'll be able to get a better understanding of what's really important to the customer. I feel like in the past, I've tried to sell them what I want rather than what they wanted to buy. So just remember, hear what they're saying, but most importantly, hear what goes unsaid. If you do a proper discovery, you'll be sure to close the deal. So tip number 2 is make sure that you give your customers plenty of options. I feel like in the past, I wrote this long laundry list of things that I wanted to do that they might or might not been able to afford. By giving them maybe 3 options, a low cost, a middle range, and then the high end, it'll give them everything possible for them to make a smart buying decision. It'll hopefully ensure that you get at least that option 1, but potentially some upgrades that they can layer on top of it. One of the last proposals that I sent, my customer said, hey, I'm definitely in for option number 1, but I want this and this out of option number 2. Can you give me a 1.5 proposal? I did, we closed that business, and I'm excited that we're gonna be producing that event soon. All right, so tip number 3 is you need to always be hugging your customers. People hate sales guys, they hate to be sold to. Your responsibility is to be there to inform and educate your customers. We all love to buy, so help them make smart buying decisions. Quit trying to sell to them. So I hope you found these tips valuable. If you close some business because of it, please send my commission check to Traction Event Labs. And I look forward to talking to you guys next month about more tricks that I use to make sure that my customers always get the best possible value. So in addition, I know that I'm going to share with you some successes of the business development process that I've been going through. Have already been getting a handful of traction, received an RFP yesterday that I know we're going to win. I'm excited about it, and I look forward to taking you along the journey. All right, guys, talk soon. All right, guys, so a little background on this truck. In 1974, my grandfather was a postman for the city of San Francisco. And if you've ever been in the city, you know that it's really small. It's only 7 miles from one point to the next. And he bought this truck brand new in 1974 and drove it to work every day. So when I turned 17, he was ready to give it to me. It probably only had 20,000 miles on it, and it was in showroom condition. But like any 17-year-old, I had visions of driving, you know, a 1964 Ford Galaxy, a 1970 Roadrunner, you know, something with some real horsepower, and an avocado green 4-cylinder Ford Courier wasn't my idea of cool. So I did what any kid would do, and I beat the ever-living hell out of it. I cut the springs, I put rims and tires on it, I drove it into the ground, and 2 years after I got it, it looked like it had been through a war. And I felt bad ever since that point. So for the last 15 years, I've been searching for a truck identical to the one that he had, and I finally found it. This truck is the same color, the same model, the same motor, really the same truck as what he gave me when I was a kid. So I'm excited to have it back in my family. I'm excited to kind of relive that memory of me and my grandfather and my grandmother riding around San Francisco in a truck really similar to this. And I'm excited to take care of the vehicle that he originally gave me. So hopefully you find as much joy in having memories like this as I do. Please share them with me. I'd love to hear more about it. All right, guys, take care.